starting from the back left hand side of the boat, I'll try and point things out as I go along. Like that hatch, the correct hatch is missing. You've got a replica on the other side there. That's a fiberglass one that you can use as a copy. Yeah, started painting it, started working on it when we first got it. I'm going crazy on it, coming out on weekends and stuff like that, and trying to get work done on it. But since then we've picked up another boat, and this one's just been sitting. I haven't really sort of been on it for the last 3 or 4 months, which is the reason why we decided to sell it. She's a great boat. People have been asking if it's got soft spots and stuff like that. The answer's no. I haven't come across any. Look, things like these hatches, they leak, but in heavy rain, normal rain, they're fine. I haven't pulled it out of the water though, but I did beach it when we first got it and had a bit of a look. This is like a storage section down in the middle of the hull. Hasn't been painted yet. You do get water in here because that there is the water tank, and the overflow is the wrong size hose and clamp, so it does spill down into the hull when it's full. I've never worried about it, so I'll let you know when the tanks are full. You can divert that so the water goes to another storage tank. There's bilge pumps and stuff like that in there that you can switch on. Look, I probably only have to switch them on once every 4 or 5 months. Otherwise it's fine. The netting, it's getting old. Probably save you if you fell on it, but that's about it. Biggest thing for me was at the base of this mast, and I'll try and get in close and on the sunny side so you can see it's pretty badly rusted. To me that was the biggest thing that needs to be done. Park it up and have a crane lift that off and sort it out. All the ropes and pulleys and stuff like that, they're all getting old and brittle. They've just been sitting there in the sun doing nothing. It had been sitting for a while before we got it. They had done the anti-fouling apparently about 12 months before we got it. Yeah, look, there is barnacles and God knows what else underneath. It probably does need to be pulled out of the water and have it all done properly. There is a jib. That looks in pretty good nick in one of the hulls. There is a mainsail for it. It's not currently on the boat. But I don't know if it's the right one for it. I haven't put it on. Yeah, lots of bird shit and stuff over it. Alright, so down in this back section, I'm about 6 foot tall. I can just stand upright. If I really straighten up, I'll probably start touching the roof, but otherwise fine. These outboard motors, now it came with no outboard motors on there when we got it. We just picked these up cheap and put them on there just in case we ever had to move the boat in emergency, pulled anchor or something like that. They start and run, but like I say, only for emergencies only. What we got? This is at the back of the hull. There's your jib. I've opened it up down on the beach one day. Now it looks all in pretty good nick. That's your battery storage there. Don't know much about it. It was all in here when when we bought the boat, we've never had it even come close to running out. And when we've stayed on here, there's, you know, we've had the fridge running 24/7 and kids having showers non-stop and everything else, and never even had it even blink it going down. We'll go over the other side. Your water storage, there's 4 water storage tanks all up. There's 2, one underneath there and one underneath at the other side, and the 2 in the middle of the boat. She's all pretty dirty and stuff like that because it's just been sitting. So alright, inside. Got the toilet area in there. There's all storage and stuff underneath that couch. All your switches and whatever else. All storage underneath that board. Storage underneath that bed at the front there. Gas top stove. The oven's 240 volt. All the taps and lights and all that sort of stuff works fine. Look, 240 volt fridge. I think there must have been an inverter on here before we bought it. There isn't one now. We're just running a little 12 volt fridge. We don't run it for weekends. All that rubbish goes with it. Little gas hot water shower. Keeps the kids happy. Yeah, so I've had a lot of people asking what the material of the hull is. Now, I'll try and find some over here. It's this type of really durable, heavy-duty plastic honeycomb shaped stuff that's then been fiberglassed over. And from what I can see, that's everywhere. That's along the deck, the hulls, everything's made out of this stuff. Seems to be fairly strong. Like I say, I haven't found any soft spots anywhere. I haven't pulled it out of the water though. I've only beached it and had a look underneath. But yeah, hopefully this video helps people that are interested in the boat. You can see it needs plenty of work still, but I think the bones of it, if you can sort of look past all the little bits and pieces, the bones of the boat are pretty good, and it's a nice good shape. Look, this whole roof, this channel that runs along here, that all collects water, rainwater, and yeah, never had to put any water into the boat. Most of the time I've got the little hatches closed to stop water coming in. And if you ever need to fill them and there's a big storm coming, you just open them up and happy days. The anchor, don't know if I already said, 40 kilo Rockner, relatively new chain, put it on about 10 months ago, 11 months ago. I think it's 8mm. Boat hasn't moved an inch since that Rockner's been on there. It's fantastic. Alright guys, hopefully that helps.